It's time to vote for your Ride of the Month for February. Vote A for Steve Drown's inspired front-running display aboard Fergal at Lingfield. The pair were last out of the stalls, having been slowly away.
And the one who dwelt quite badly out of the stalls was Fergal, who was a bit sleepy.
Drown then asked his mount to shoot up the inside to lead, quickly going several lengths clear. The rest of the pack tried in vain to cut the deficit, but the race was well and truly put to bed in the home straight, with Fergal running out an easy winner.
They've got less than a furlong left to go now, and Fergal, good jumper, slowly away, but he's coming home strongly. A really good, positive ride. Remember, Steve Drown took him 6 or 7 lengths clear at a very early stage, and he's won by at least that, hard held.
Vote B for James Best's determined ride aboard Strawberry Hill at Fontwell. As the field passed the winning post for the first time, Strawberry Hill was losing his position and Best was working overtime to avoid losing touch. Best's mount then dived at the 6th fence, but was still in the hunt.
There was a mistake by Strawberry Hill, whose rider called a cab.
Jumping the second last, the pair moved into second place, rallying and finally hitting the front in the last half furlong to achieve an unlikely-looking victory off top weight.
Strawberry Hill has a head in front, and this is a true Ride of the Month. It was James Best who cajoled Strawberry Hill to win.
Vote C for AP McCoy's remarkable ride aboard Milan Bound at Doncaster. Milan Bound, situated towards the rear of the field, was far from fluent at some of his hurdles. Like so many times before, McCoy was hard at work on his mount, and with half a mile to go, the pair sat in 6th with plenty to do. All the way up the straight, McCoy made inroads, and as they approached the final flight, it was apparent that a battle with his great rival Richard Johnson was on. McCoy threw everything at his mount, and the pair went on to score by a couple of lengths.
It's Johnson from McCoy, Western Joe from Milan Bound. They're over the last. Western Joe being reeled in by McCoy. It is the McCoy magic on Milan Bound, but Johnson, he can produce a trick or two on Western Joe, but it is Milan Bound who's coming home best of all. Milan Bound, would you believe it, has won it?
Vote D for Robbie Colgan's determined ride aboard Lanarige. Lacking concentration from the outset, Colgan gave his mount the hurry-up and a reminder as they passed the stands, with the duo not really travelling for the majority of the contest. However, the jockey kept his mount in contention, and the pair managed to break away with rival Modem as they approached the last, where Lanarige fought hard to earn Connections a Grade 2 victory.
Lanarige still digging deep from Modem on the far side. The two having a tremendous battle. They're out in front of all hell let loose as they race inside the last 100. Lanarige on the near side is still digging deep, and what a great ride by Robbie Colgan, never on the bridle. Lanarige beats Modem.
Vote E for Dave Cross's hair-raising ride aboard Cadalkin. The chasing debutant jumped well in the early stages of the novice's chase. However, he made mistakes at the 5th and 4th from home, culminating with a horrendous error at the 3rd last fence.
Bad mistake by Cadalkin, great sit by Dave Cross.
Cross lost an iron, but showed great skill and patience to regain his balance. The pair were very brave at the last and charged up the run-in to score by 8 lengths at odds of 16 to 1.
And it is Cadalkin and Dave Cross trying to spring a huge shock here. They've got 150 yards to go. Despite that error in the home straight, Dave Cross sits it, and Cadalkin will spring the shock and take this novice's chase.